quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Now Hall to start the drive. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is incomplete.
The Jets had 3 and 9 now on the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them.
He's got a man, complete.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Wilson. That's complete right around the 8.
And the Jets are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Play action. Now Wilson. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Evan Ingram with touchdown number 7 on the year.
And the Jets will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Riley Patterson now for the extra point.
And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
From the 10. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And again, it's Chubb. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, you know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right?
You're exactly right about that, but they shouldn't be. When they're on that type of a losing streak, it's incumbent upon you to take charge of this game early and not give them any reason to hope. Get out and tackle and make sure you knock them back on their butts.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this 3rd down. Back to throw here.
Able to connect with Dotson.
Touchdown, Giants!
Jahan Dotson.
57 yards.
And the Giants are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Jets offense ready to go in this battle of New York.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
2nd and 10 now. Wilson. Yeah, he'll find Hall. And they work this well upfield across the 45. On 1st down, Wilson.
And this one into the hands of Ingram downfield.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now Wilson on 1st down. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson, he finds his man, complete. It's Wilson.
And they're going to move it down inside the 25. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Play action. It's Wilson. Got a man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6.
And the Jets have taken the lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Takes it at the 7. And he returns this to the 22.
The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive.
And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments to prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. This defense for the Jets, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. That'll go as a pickup of 8. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground. Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball? Absolutely. You know, he should have touched him more last week. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
He's got his man downfield. It's Robinson.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there. And, you know, as they go down the stretch, look, they're not a playoff team. This is just confidence building and growth time for him, right?
Yeah, it's a game within the game, isn't it? Because every team wants to win all games on their schedule. But the development of this rookie quarterback is paramount for this team. So you're exactly right. Every rep, doesn't matter what the game, what the situation, what the score, valuable for him, valuable for his team as they look towards next year.
The Jets offense ready to go in this battle in New York.
And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all, but right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. Throw left side complete. That's Hall.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for the Jets.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Julian Love.
He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Making the play defensively, Carl Lawson. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They run it again with Chubb. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. Touchdown, Giants. Nick Chubb, 37 yards.
And the Giants' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead is now 21-14. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Fields it right around the goal line. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Jets offense ready to go in this battle of New York. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
Ball again on 2nd down.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
On 3rd down, Wilson got his man complete over the middle. That's Wilson.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10, right at the 40.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back and forth first half that we've seen.
Hall again on 2nd down.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Here's Wilson. And Ingram hauls it in. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants 16. A little surprise pays off on 3rd and 1. Pass instead of run. Gets him 15 yards.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall.
And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Hall again on 2nd down.
A great move in there, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
They'll run with Hall.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Here we go.
And the slot man goes in motion left.
He has a man. It's complete to Wilson. And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Going right back to Wilson.
Touchdown!
Garrett Wilson.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Jets have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
From the 10. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find.
It's caught at the 10. Touchdown, Giants. A big play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Giants have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Gano the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half. If they're going to get a first down out of this, they're going to have to earn it because there's been tough going in the interior there. And here we are on 3rd and 1. Be prepared. Brace yourself. Going to be some contact going on.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this third down. They'll look to throw. Throwing for Chubb, complete on the out route. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 54 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
They run again on 1st down, Chubb. And they'll be stopped at the 28 on a play that started at the 14. They pick up 14.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
A throw over the middle, taken in. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 18. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Tackle on that play by Quinton Williams. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. And quickly into the hands of Robinson. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
And I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the 3rd quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there.
And he takes it into the end zone for a Giant TD.
Nick Chubb, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Giants take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead now up to 14. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Jets offense ready to go in this battle of New York. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 47. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Partner, they've been aggressive, airing it out all game long, and no better evidence than those last 2 snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though, 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
He's going to try and go deep again. And this is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Evan Ingram with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Jets have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Very short kick taken right at the 20. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive.
Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the 1st on the 35-yard stripe. They're going to try and throw.
Pass caught. It's been Skoranek.
20, 10, 5, touchdown.
That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Jets offense ready to go in this battle of New York.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down.
An 8-yard loss brings up fourth down.
Exit. 61. That's Haywood.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
That's good for the Jets. First and 10.
They go play action with Wilson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left.
I said it, let's go. Charlie. Go.
Play action. Now Wilson. Buying time to his left. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. 3/4 in the books. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Straight ahead is Hall.
And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Wilson. That's going to be caught. And he'll be out of bounds. A very solid gain of 27.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Conklin, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Jets are right back in this football game.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking up one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season, and add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and add their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
They go play action now. Wilson. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. It's caught at the 10. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 51 yards. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Wilson. Toward the pylon, caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They'll look to run with Hall. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
Breece Hall taking it in from a yard out. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Well, they took a shot there, trying to get it downfield, fourth quarter tie game.
Tried to get it in one chunk, didn't they? Wanted to get into field goal range, as you noted. But good reactions back deep, forcing the incompletion.
From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Giants go on fourth, but come up empty. And the Jets are going to get the football back.
Wilson leading the Jets up now for a 1st and 10.
At their own 42. Now whistles come in before the snap. Looked like one of the Jets may have moved. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Hall want to give up the middle.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. And the slot man goes in motion left. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. The Jets on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. To throw is Wilson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
They'll give to Hall. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Here we go. H3, 218, chopper.
On 1st down, right back to Hall. Taken down at the 30.
So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
Wilson's throw here taken in by Ingram.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 18.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Give to Hall running right.
And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I said it, let's go. Charlie.
In motion left is Wilson. Now Wilson. Off play action. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Throwing now is Wilson.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Patterson's kick is good.
And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around. 2-minute drills, they're tough enough, pressure-packed enough, and these elements makes it significantly tougher.
And you don't have the margin where you can say, okay, I can allow for certain things and maybe change up a little bit. Because it's a 2-minute situation, you've got to try and make the same plays you would make if the elements didn't exist.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely four-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. And so much for the game-winning 2-minute drive. I think that interception return there pretty much seals the deal.
And one thing to keep in mind, in this situation with the score that close, defense isn't backing off and just giving you easy throws. They're playing aggressively as well, and they end up picking that one off and sealing the deal for themselves.
And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches, and the 2-point attempt is turned aside.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there.
Now Chubb running right. Room here to run. And he'll be taken down, but but not before they work it across midfield. And as his defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held.
Hey, DJ Mosky, let's get it. We the champions here in Los Angeles. We doing